Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zu unserem nächsten Gaming-Adventskalender-Video. Ja Leute, wir spielen heute Fire Emblem Three Houses, ein Switch-Spiel und ich glaube, das ist das erste Switch-Spiel auf diesem Kanal. Ich hatte jetzt Angst, dass es nicht funktioniert, das zu capturen, aber meine Capture-Card funktioniert zum Glück. Ja, die Fire Emblem-Reihe ist eine meiner Lieblings-Videospielreihen und besonders Three Houses gefällt mir sehr gerne, und darum dachte ich mir, wir spielen das doch heute mal in unserem Adventskalender.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
So, wir spielen... Oh Gott, dieses Outfit, ich hab's ganz vergessen. So, ist es in Ordnung? Yes. Wir spielen den weiblichen Hauptcharakter.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Ein Geist, ein Dämon und ein Sterblicher. Ich glaube, wir sind ein Mensch, also eine Sterbliche. Tipp ich mal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Okay, der Base-Name des Main-Charakters ist Byleth. Und ich würde sagen, das belassen wir einfach mal dabei.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
So, Monat des Hüters. Nein. So, ich bin im Juni geboren. Monat des Blumenkranzes und zwar am 4. Ist der 4. Monat des Blumenkranzes, korrekt? Ja.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth.
Ist nicht wahr.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Ja.
It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Ich habe von einem Krieg geträumt. Ich habe von einem jungen Mädchen geträumt. Ich habe definitiv von einem Mädchen geträumt.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Hey.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Natürlich.
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us out.
Gerald,
Oh.
sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Na klar. So. Ja, man sieht, ich habe das Spiel schon mal gespielt. Man kann das auf sehr vielen verschiedenen Wegen durchspielen. Deswegen ist das ein sehr, sehr langes Spiel, wenn man alles sehen möchte. Loading. Kampf in der Dämmerung. Prolog. Eine unvermeidliche Begegnung. So, Spielerphase.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Bewegung. Wähle eine Hindernis aus und bewege sie neben einen Gegner. Ja, Fire Emblem ist ein Strategiespiel, bei dem man seine Einheiten über die Map bewegt und ja, den Fight gewinnen muss. So.
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Öffnet so ein Eisenschwert an. Zack. Haltbarkeit, genau. Die Waffen haben Haltbarkeit. Das ist einer von weggegangen. So, wen haben wir denn hier? Wir haben unseren Main-Charakter Byleth. Dann haben wir hier Gerald. Der ist eine freundliche Einheit. Das heißt, wir können den nicht steuern. In unserem Team haben wir Edelgard und Claude und Dimitri. Und dieser feine Herr hier hat ein Schwert. Das heißt, Lanzen sind im Vorteil. Zack.
Over already.
So, und Freundschaft erhöht. Startmenü. Also, Kampf. Sehr gut. Okay.
Ready and willing.
Ja, können wir gerade nicht machen. Kein Gegner. Konversation.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Na dann.
I will
So, Edelgard.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Okay. So, Gegnerphase. Okay, die Gegner machen nichts. Und Gerald auch nicht.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Okay, im Wald haben wir Geländevorteil. Machen wir mal mit Dimitri da rein.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
So, dann reden wir mal eine Runde.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Okay, können wir... Warte mal, wie geht das nochmal? Hier. Hier. Okay, so können wir gucken, wie weit die Gegner angreifen können. So, Edelgard geht mal hier hin und Claude kann mal hier hingehen. So, so kann nur Dimitri angegriffen werden. Zack. So.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Kampftechniken. Genau, das war okay. So, aber gut, dann gehen wir zuerst mal mit Edelgard. Sie ist eigentlich im Nachteil, ne? Ihr seht, sie trifft nur mit 77%, weil eben Äxte gegen Schwerter im Nachteil sind. Wir versuchen es trotzdem mal. Und wir treffen natürlich nicht. Okay, dann Dort.
It was a good try.
So. Dann machen wir mal die Kampftechnik. Sturmlanze. Bam! Techniken sind ein bisschen OP.
Is that all?
So. Und Zornschlag.
As expected.
So, dann können wir es noch heilen.
Damn, why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
So, da ist der Boss. Ja, du kannst ruhig wegbleiben. Du klaust mir nur meine XP. Okay. So, dann benutzen wir mal ein Heilmittel, vorsichtshalber. So.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Out of my way!
Yeah!
No. Na gut, der trifft nur zu 32, aber wenn er trifft, macht er Aua. Nee, du kannst bitte wegbleiben. Du klaust mir nur XP.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Kettenangriff. Wenn du einen Gegner angreifst, der sich zugleich in Reichweite einer oder mehrerer einer anderen Einheit befindet, wird ein Kettenangriff ausgelöst. So, können wir das irgendwie versuchen? Ich glaube nicht, weil der Wald im Weg ist. Müssen wir nicht den Boss besiegen oder noch bewegbar? Warte mal, Lager. Sieg. Der gegnerische Kommandant wird besiegt. Okay. Wenn der Boss tot ist, ist also vorbei. Das ist natürlich schlecht. Das heißt, die beiden werden wir vermutlich nicht besiegen.
Predictable.
Ja, Level up. Oh, schlechtes Level up. Nee, das war ein schlechtes Up. Okay, wir können aber... Ja, der steht echt doof im Weg, leider. Okay. Edelgard?
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Ich glaube nicht. Das ist ein schönes Art. Eisenachse halten. Ja, passt.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis, and I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now, and just like that it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Nein.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Bin kein Kind.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Abgeschlossen. Kampf in der Dämmerung. Wir haben 5 Züge gebraucht und der Held des Kampfes ist Dimitri.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Ist ein Fremder. Ich bin ein Räuber.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros. oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Ich wusste nicht, dass er Kommandant war.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating.
Hey,
Ich möchte mit
you
nicht
are
zu schnell.
coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything because of them. Every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Ich mag Claude.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Das müssen wir jetzt einfach so
It
entscheiden.
seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Kaiserreich Adrestia. Tradition und Geschichte. Heiliges Königreich von Fargus. Ritter und Adel. Allianz von Leicester. Neues Denken und Stolz. So, wir können uns entscheiden zwischen Edelgard, Dimitri und Claude. Und je nachdem, wen wir wählen, wird die Geschichte ab einem bestimmten Punkt etwas anders verlaufen, sag ich mal. Und ich muss sagen, Claude mag ich von den allen drei am liebsten. Und Claude hat, finde ich, auch den besten Weg, storytechnisch. Also die beiden hier sind echt... Es wird allgemein echt krass, dieses Spiel, storytechnisch. Das nimmt einen ganz krassen Turn später. Und bei Claude kann man irgendwie noch so am meisten, ja, von der Situation retten. Ich würde aber sagen, wir nehmen das Kaiserreich Adrestia.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Eine kultivierte junge Frau. Aber ich habe das Gefühl, dass sie stets über mich urteilt. Er macht einen seriösen Eindruck, aber hinter der Fassade spüre ich eine tiefe Dunkelheit. Sein freundliches Lächeln macht ihn sympathisch, aber seine Augen lächeln nicht mit.
Yes, I thought the same.
Ja, Claude ist sehr interessant.
I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Hey, mal ganz kurz gucken. Genau, hier sieht man, habe ich Edelgards Weg gespielt. 184 Stunden. Hier habe ich Klotz, 173 Stunden und hier ist, ja, das von Dimitri, 198 Stunden. Ich glaube, das habe ich tatsächlich nie beendet, weil, ne, wenn man das Spiel einfach 3-mal durchspielt, es ist einfach krass. Es ist einfach krass.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 Houses.
Idle Drop. Ja, also das Spiel, also wenn man das wirklich alles
The
sehen
icy
möchte,
winds of
du
the
bist so
Agma
viele hunderte
Mountains
Stunden
have begun to
beschäftigt.
scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fódlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fódlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adventskalender Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fódlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fódlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
Is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fódlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but...
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Ich werde hier arbeiten müssen? Als Söldner?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Okay.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Okay.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Bye.
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
Oh,
it's nice to meet you.
Okay, good to know. A Sängerin?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next King of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea?
Ja, wir sind jetzt
Appointing a
einfach
stranger,
Professor
a
an
child
irgendeiner
in
Akademie.
As a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicion. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
Und um diese ganze Story wirklich komplett zu verstehen, die Hintergründe und alles, ja, muss man wirklich alle Wege spielen. Ansonsten bleiben immer sehr viele Fragen offen. Ui, springen. Konnte man nicht auch laufen? Ihre Strumpfhose ist echt interesting, ey.
Of course.
So, erkunden. Deine erste Aufgabe.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
So. Ja. Wir reden jetzt mal nicht mit allen Leuten. Also der Anfang ist halt sehr, ne? Prologig, sage ich jetzt mal. Wir müssen sehr viel quatschen und hier erstmal uns mit den Leuten bekannt machen, bevor es richtig losgeht. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob wir noch einen Kampf sehen werden. Hier nämlich auch ziemlich groß und es gibt echt viele Charaktere. So, Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Oh, stimmt, wir müssen uns jetzt ja erst dann demnächst für ein Haus entscheiden. Ich glaube, am Anfang war einfach nur, ja, wer bei uns ein bisschen Freundschaftsbonus bekommen hat.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Nee. So.
Huh?
Haben wir hier irgendwo... Wo müssen wir lang? Na, mal gucken. Oder müssen wir danach fragen? Also sie hat noch das Symbol. Ich gehe nochmal zu ihr zurück.
So, I am the princess. I wonder if I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Ja. So, und das sind die Mitglieder der Schwarzen Adler. Elgard, Hubert, Ferdinand, Lennart, Caspar, Bernadetta, Dorothea. Dorothea habe ich, glaube ich, bei meinem ersten Durchgang geromanced. Ja, man kann hier die Charaktere romanzen.
So,
Muss ich die alle durchgehen?
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
So, wir können jetzt alle durchgehen, würde ich normalerweise auch machen, aber dann sitzen wir 3 Stunden noch hier. Wir suchen jetzt mal die anderen. Claude gefunden. Hi.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you?
Ja.
Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as
Ja, wirkt auch sehr gelassen als die anderen beiden.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
So, hier haben wir Lawrence, Raphael, Ignaz, Lizzie, Thea, Marianne, Hilda und Leonie. Hilda fand ich immer sehr cool. So. Moment, wie heißt sie nochmal? Laetitia heißt sie, glaube ich. Diese Namen, ey.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaithid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
So, und in dem Haus haben wir... Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie man den ausspricht. Felix, Ash, Sylvain, Mercedes, Annette und Ingrid.
I appreciate your effort.
So, Dankeschön fürs Geschäft. Zack. Glaube ich soll zu Rare zurückkehren. Ja. Das sprengt hier sonst einfach den Rahmen.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned soul.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the
Aber
remaining 2 houses.
seid ihr nicht vielleicht schon bei Häusern? Ich meine, das ist ja nicht der Anfang des Schuljahres hier. Also müsste ich nicht einfach das Haus nehmen, was übrig bleibt? So, und jetzt müssen wir uns entscheiden. Genau, das war mein erster Durchgang. Das ist mein zweiter und das habe ich, glaube ich, nie beendet. Ja, hier haben wir Dorothea. Die finde ich sehr nice. Hier sind auch ziemlich coole Charaktere drin. Hier ist Hilda drin. Oh Gott. Ich würde sagen, wir nehmen einfach mal die goldenen Hirsche, weil ich Claude von den 3 einfach am liebsten mag.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fódlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
Ich liebe Claude.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully. Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
Stimmt, nennt einen ja immer Teach.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about?
Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary. Huh. It doesn't matter what you think of him.
So, ja, ist ja nur der
Geralt deserves
Dad.
nothing but respect.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor. Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special
Ja, die
too,
sind alle voll
Sophia.
fies zu mir.
Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Ich glaube, man merkt, dass das hier alles Adelige sind. So, also fast alles.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not—
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
So kann ich nicht laufen. Ich kann springen. Man kann ja auch irgendwie von links nach rechts laufen, aber irgendwie slidet der Charakter nur so ein bisschen. Laufanimation kommt auch nur so ganz kurz. Gut, dann sliden wir mal. Kann neuer Bereich im Kloster erkundet werden. Genau, man hat jetzt quasi immer so Tage, in denen man dann in der Akademie hier rumlaufen kann, die Studenten unterrichtet und Freizeitaktivitäten machen kann.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh, and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest? To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps, what in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but...
So.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place. That pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month. And
So, erkunden, Seminar, Kampf, außen. Genau, wir können gerade nur erkunden. Möchtest du das Kloster erkunden? Ja. Das ist also mein Zimmer. War da gerade eine Mädchenstimme oder bilde ich mir das ein? So. Das Ding ist, ich würde echt gerne noch irgendwie einen Kampf im Video haben. Wir haben nur den Tutorial-Kampf gemacht und ansonsten nur Story gehabt. Ist ganz cool, es ist nur mein Story-Game. Aber ja, ich möchte euch schon doch mal einen richtigen Kampf irgendwie zeigen. Daher wird das ein bisschen länger heute als sonst die Kalendervideos. Ich werde jetzt auch hier wieder nicht mit den Leuten reden, sondern nur hier mit meinem Haussprecher.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the
Yo.
houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
Nicht jetzt. So. Was können wir jetzt tun? Können wir irgendwie... Ja. Also hier kann man wirklich richtig viel machen nachher. Man kann mit Leuten Zeit verbringen, man kann in der Kantine essen, man kann sich zum Tee verabreden, man kann gärtnern, man kann angeln, man kann eben mit allen Leuten reden. Da sind halt, wie ihr gesehen habt, echt viele. Es gibt Geburtstage, man kann den Leuten Sachen schenken. Also man kann hier, man verbringt hier sehr viel Zeit zwischen den Kämpfen, daher auch diese hohe Spielzeit auf meinen Speicherständen. Ja, komm, wir kaufen mal Blumen als Geschenk für Ferdinand. So. Mission! So. Priorität der Häuser. Ja. Das machen wir noch.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great.
Yep.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Nein.
Yeah, wink, wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to
Ja,
see
Claude
what's
ist ein bisschen
really
der
in store.
Taktiker.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down. Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield...
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
So. Ja. Alle Gegner werden besiegt. Niederlage, Beilet oder Claude wird besiegt.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
So.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Okay. Dann legen wir mal los. Da sind unsere Gegner. Ich hätte, glaube ich, auch noch gegen die anderen Schüler austauschen können, aber ich habe mal so gelassen, wie es voreingestellt war. Okay, Hilda ist unsere Axtkämpferin. So.
Ready and willing.
Gehen wir erstmal langsam vor.
I stand ready. I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
You
have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Oh, der Jan. Die greifen gar nicht an. Was soll das denn? Na dann. Oh, sie trifft ja nur mit 63. Was soll das denn? Okay. Dann. Nein. So.
I'm the son of... You're outclassed.
Okay.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
Oh. Der macht Damage. Ich hoffe, Hilda verreckt mir jetzt nicht. Oh ne, er greift meine Heilerin an. Okay. Mann, macht der Schaden, der gute Hubert.
I could use a break. Hilda! Hilda!
Hilda! Sehr gut. Ein. Zack.
A trivial victory.
So, und dann machen wir einmal Unterstützen, Heilung. So. Okay. Ich kann nur 5-mal heilen.
Thank you.
Who, me?
Are you planning?
Oh!
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Jetzt kommen die beide. Na. Mann, der haut aber auch rein, ne? Alt hält der aus. Hilda. Hilda. Alles nicht so gut hier. Neun.
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
I am.
So. Nee, ich wollte Hilda heilen. Oh, nee.
Sorry.
Oh, Mist. Das war dumm. In dein Gesicht. Okay, ich hoffe, dass Claude nicht zu viel Damage macht.
Should I have held back?
Dimitri. Ah, ja. Oh, wen greift er an? Oh, Lawrence. Okay. Das wundert mich jetzt. Okay. Können wir machen. Da macht der Junge Damage, ne?
Your princeliness.
Ihre Prinzlichkeit.
Come on, fess up. You'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next.
That helps.
Oh, das war ein schlechtes Ab.
My training was insufficient.
Hi. So. Wo kann sie denn angreifen? Was kann Dorothea? Dorothea ist ein Problem. Mal so. So, unser letztes Mal heilen.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you.
Oh, das ist ein Wurfball. Und das ist... Habe ich nicht kommen sehen. Wo rennt ihr denn hin? Wollt ihr den da oben angreifen? Ist mir auch recht.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Progress.
Oh, die haut echt rein. Oh, wir dürfen zweimal angreifen. Ja, aber so ist sie direkt weg und kann nicht kontern.
Another forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
So. Oh, Magier sind halt echt krass. Die machen ordentlich Schaden. Oh, sie ist auch Magierin. Aber sie ist Heilerin, okay. Nicht so viel Damage. Okay, oh, sie kommt gar nicht ran. Das ist schlecht. Oh, ich sterbe. Nicht gut. Okay.
Mine.
A trivial victory.
I could use a break.
Das ist nicht gut. Oh. Okay, sie knallt sie einfach weg.
Each battle, a chance to grow. We must...
So.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Okay, er bewegt sich nicht, wie man sieht. Also er bleibt da stehen. Hoffe es. Also eigentlich ist das das Zeichen, dass er nicht sich bewegt, ne? Ihr seht, er greift nur an. Und keine Bewegungsreichweite bei ihm. So. Hier macht man am besten das immer so, dass man erstmal alle seine Leute in Reichweite holt. Damit man auch gut angreifen kann. Okay. Alter, sie ist einfach zu krass, ne? Sie ist einfach zu krass. So, Schätzchen, kannst du mal den Rest machen? Ich hoffe, du triffst. Okay.
Oh, sweaty.
Mittelstufensiegel erhalten.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Abgeschlossen. Rivalität der Häuser. 12 Züge. Und Held war, wie heißt er nochmal? Lawrence? Die Motivation von Lawrence hat ihr Maximum erreicht. Ja, das ist fürs Lernen wichtig. So. Sehr gut. Haben wir doch nochmal einen Kampf drin im Video.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
Ja, das war es in der Tat, Claude. Und ich würde sagen, damit beenden wir unser heutiges Kalendervideo. Ich hoffe, das Video hat euch gefallen. Schreibt es mir gerne mal in die Kommentare, wie ihr das Spiel findet. Und ja, wie immer, wenn ihr davon eine ganze Reihe haben möchtet, lasst es mich gerne mit einem Like und einem Kommentar wissen. Und dann bedanke ich mich wie immer vielmals fürs Zusehen. Lasst gerne ein Like und einen Kommentar da. Und dann sehen wir uns, ja, in einem anderen Video wieder. Bis dahin und bye bye.